Football is back in our lives this weekend. I'm excited. Top 10 power rankings before NFL Week 1.
Number 10.
The San Francisco 49ers. 2 years removed from the Super Bowl, and this team is healthy again. Kyle Shanahan, one of the best offensive minds in the game. They're going to run the football down your throat, and they've got talent on both sides of the football. This team will be back to contending in their tough division and could be much higher on this list a couple weeks from now.
Number 9.
The Tennessee Titans. A lot of people are down on this team. I'm not one of them. They add Julio Jones to a team with A.J. Brown and the best rushing back in the league. The play action is going to be crazy. Ryan Tannehill was one of the best at it in the league last year. It'll be elite again this year. The defense has been an issue the past couple years in terms of getting to Super Bowls, but they've addressed secondary needs in free agency, so we'll see how it goes. I like the Titans at number 9.
Number 8.
The Seattle Seahawks. They burned out at the end of the year last year on offense, so they shipped out their offensive coordinator, brought in a new one to have a modern scheme. We know this team is loaded with playmakers on offense: DK Metcalf, Tyler Lockett. Someone other than Jamal Adams needs to step up on pressuring the quarterback on defense, but this team will be right back in contention, albeit in a very tough division in the NFC West.
Number 7.
The Los Angeles Rams. Matt Stafford comes in as the new quarterback to elevate what some of the team is doing on offense, but altogether the team was always solid. Losing Cam Akers was a blow, but they trust Darrell Henderson. They're going to add probably some other running backs to that core as well as the season goes on. They have 2 quality wide receivers in Cooper Kupp and Robert Woods, and they have a great offensive-minded coach. Their defense will challenge as one of the best in the NFL, with Aaron Donald and Jalen Ramsey creating nightmare matchups for anyone.
Number 6.
The Baltimore Ravens. Lamar Jackson is an elite quarterback. As long as he's on the team, they're going to contend for Super Bowls. Losing J.K. Dobbins sucks, but Edwards is a quality running back who showed last year that he can do a good job being a bell cow. I believe in him stepping forward into the role. They're going to run it down your throat still with Lamar Jackson and Gus Edwards. They just added Le'Veon Bell to the practice squad. Maybe he makes the team and adds to that rushing attack. They're still going to run it down your throat and have one of the best defenses in the NFL. They should still be contending for a Super Bowl this season in Baltimore. I like them at number 6.
Number 5.
The Cleveland Browns. Absolutely loaded roster. The best two-headed rushing attack in the league. The best rated offensive line, passing and running the football. A top edge rusher in Myles Garrett. 2 top receivers with Odell Beckham Jr. coming back alongside Jarvis Landry. And they completely address their secondary issues in free agency, adding safeties and cornerbacks. This is a top 3 roster in the NFL. They just have to gel as the year goes on. I like the Browns at number 5 to start the year off.
Number 4.
The Green Bay Packers. Drama, I know. But Aaron Rodgers is still the MVP, and he seems incredibly motivated. Not that he needs to be. The offense will always be solid with Rodgers and Adams, and the defense is better than given credit for. They could be headed for their 3rd straight NFC Championship game, including their great running attack with Aaron Jones. This is a good football team. They could be right back in the thick of things, contending for Super Bowls. I like them at number 4.
Number 3.
The Buffalo Bills. Josh Allen was in MVP form last year. He contended for that award. Only Aaron Rodgers and Patrick Mahomes were better. I have no reason to think that he'll take a step back this year. He and Stephon Diggs were one of the best tandems in the NFL last year. They just need this defense and the defensive front to step up, and they could be in the AFC Championship game this year.
Number 2.
The Kansas City Chiefs. The best quarterback in football was exposed in the Super Bowl last year because of an brutally injured offensive line. They've completely addressed that issue in the offseason, adding multiple guys to that group. A lot of people are wondering if this team can go undefeated. I'm not one of them in a 17-game season. I'm not willing to go there. But I am expecting them to be right back in the Super Bowl representing the AFC this year.
Number 1.
The Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They returned 22 of 22 Super Bowl starters, so it'd be disrespectful for me not to have them number 1 at the start of the NFL season. What more needs to be said? They were completely healthy at the end of the year last year. Only injuries or a Super Bowl hangover are the concerns that they need to worry about coming into the year. I expect the Tampa Bay Buccaneers with a loaded roster at quarterback, wide receiver, running back, and all positions on defense to be right back in the thick of things, contending in the NFC Championship, maybe going back to the Super Bowl. I like them at number 1 to start the season.